Okay, here we are in the Flight 93 Memorial Park in Somerset County, and we are getting ready to exit onto Route 30 westbound. From where we exit the park at onto the Lincoln Highway, if we were to continue on Route 30 all the way to downtown Pittsburgh, it would be a trip of about 72 miles from here. Of course, we have cruised before out here in these beautiful hills of southwestern Pennsylvania along the Lincoln Highway and Route 30. So this time around, instead of taking the modern highway where it departs from the original Lincoln Highway, I'm going to suggest we just continue on the original Lincoln Highway route and explore some paths that were bypassed long ago, long before the Bedford and Everett bypasses were constructed. Now just ahead is our left turn on the westbound US Route 30, and certainly this part of the highway should look familiar. Just ahead we can see the modern alignment veers to the right, so we will continue straight ahead onto the original Lincoln Highway. One of the first things that should catch our attention here is that this bypassed section of original Lincoln Highway doesn't even have a yellow line down the middle of the road. This suggests that it was bypassed many years ago. I would like to point out that this right-of-way is probably a lot older than the Lincoln Highway itself. Quite possibly it was part of the original Forms Road, the pathway that General John Forms carved out on his voyage to take Fort Duquesne away from the French, which he did, and he made it Fort Pitt, or Pittsburgh. One factor that espouses what an old right-of-way this must be is the fact that for over 7 miles the Lincoln Highway, including this long bypass section, serves as the borderline between Shade Township and Stony Creek Township. The north side of the road here, that's to our right, is Shade Township, and the south side of the road to our left is Stony Creek Township. Stony Creek Township is one of the original 6 townships of Somerset County. Shade Township was formed in 1816 out of Stony Creek, and the borderline between the two was established on this right-of-way. And now from up here on top of this hill, where we are at an elevation well over 2,300 feet above sea level, we are blessed with a spectacular view to the west. Also, while up here on top of this hill, at some point we will enter Queemahoning Township, which is also one of the 6 original townships of Somerset County. And now a quick thought, I'd like to come back here sometime in the future with a good pair of binoculars and check the view to the west. Specifically, I'd like to check to see if we can see the tops of the buildings in downtown Pittsburgh. What I am alluding to here is that there are some places here in the highlands of western Pennsylvania where people can catch views of the tops of the buildings in downtown Pittsburgh. Even though we are at least 60 miles away from downtown Pittsburgh, just the way the bird flies, I would point out that people have been able to spot the tops of the buildings from as far away as 50 to 60 miles. And now as we drift down this hill, we come to the intersection with Lambertsville Road. Here we'll take a quick look at the map again, and I would say that about 1.5 miles south of here on Lambertsville Road, that would be to our left, is where the original entrance to the Flight 93 Memorial Park was located at. In fact, I think there may still be a back entrance there, although I could be wrong about that. I suppose the neighbors here are probably not too used to seeing traffic coming along this road. One thing I have definitely noticed about this long bypass section of highway is that there is no designation of Lincoln Highway to be seen anywhere along it. What I am referring to is that usually the modern alignment of the highway bears the designation of US Route 30, while bypass sections of the highway usually carry the designation Lincoln Highway, and sometimes maybe Business Route 30, as in Bedford and Everett. But in this case, I have yet to see a single designation to the Lincoln Highway anywhere along this stretch of road. The only way to know it is the original Lincoln Highway is that it's marked on the maps as Old Lincoln Highway. And yet the fact that it does not bear any designation of the Lincoln Highway is another element that attests to the fact that it was bypassed so very long ago by the current alignment. Here we pass the Stoyestown auto wreckers to our left. Interesting because Stoyestown is actually a little bit further to the west of here, and there should be another section of bypassed Lincoln Highway in Stoyestown. Just up ahead here, we come to the intersection with the modern alignment of Lincoln Highway, Route 30. And this modern alignment, of course, we have been on before. And now we will cross the modern alignment of Route 30 diagonally and continue along this long bypass section of Lincoln Highway. And now here we can see the old Lincoln Highway just comes to a dead end at a T intersection with this other road. From here there is absolutely no evidence or indication as to how the original Lincoln Highway continued west from here, testament to just how long ago this section of road was bypassed. It looks like that by turning left on this other road we can also get back to the modern alignment of Lincoln Highway. But what the heck, let's just turn around and go back the way we came. Up ahead, when we get back to the modern alignment, we will turn right and continue westbound. But once again, I want to stress that this original section of Lincoln Highway was bypassed so long ago, it does not even include a Lincoln Highway designation plaque anywhere on it. And yet, on the modern alignment, which of course is designated as US 30, you will also see the plaques designating that modern alignment as Lincoln Highway, rather than this bypassed section. Now we head on west on the modern alignment of US Route 30, the Lincoln Highway. From here we can see downhill, then back up the hill to where the borough of Stoyestown is located at, just to the north of the modern alignment of Lincoln Highway Route 30. But before we continue on to Stoyestown, I want to get off the highway here quickly and take a quick look at the Somerset covered bridge. Now we will make this left turn just before the bridge over the Stony Creek River. This will take us off of the highway, but give us a chance to look around at the Robert Patterson Height American Legion post. And here up ahead we can see the Somerset covered bridge, one of 10 covered bridges that remain in Somerset County. And here we can see the American Legion post number 257, Robert Patterson Height, located at 359 North Club Road in Stoyestown, Pennsylvania, 15563.